Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Guiloreza of Guiloreza. Ma'am, can we interview you for our research project?
Absolutely.
So, we will just ask a few questions.
How many?
Ma'am, 5.
Okay, fair enough.
Ma'am, can I ask you, ma'am, how old were you when you graduated from PSI?
I was... That's a very difficult question. Because that was ages ago. Let me see. I graduated batch 19. So I started schooling. I'm 1 year younger than the rest of my batchmates, perhaps. So that would be if I entered the age of 11 or 15.
Ma'am, what was your favorite subject back then?
My favorite subject actually is biology. Biology and chemistry and then physics. I like sciences more than math. And
what were your study habits when you were in high school?
my study habits, okay, actually I don't really have that set of habits or system. But what I did first, I would have to make sure that my things are organized so that I could study well. And then second, I usually study late at night because that's the time when the dorm is already, silent. There's not much distraction, and most of my roommates are already asleep, so I could study on my own. And then I sleep before I study. So eventually, I found it effective at times, but usually it's not effective. Okay, so it's a bad study habit, but that's my one of my habits. And the better study habit, which I find more effective, would be to solve as many problems as I can, especially in mathematics. Like if we have drills and if we have a lesson that will take lesson about a new concept in mathematics. Like when I go to the dorm, as soon as you return and during study period, you really solve on those problems.
Okay. So ma'am, can you tell us more about your high school life? About how did it go? What were you back then?
Boyfriend?
Back then, no, I don't have any boyfriend. No concept of boyfriend yet. Excuse me, okay. Girlfriends, yes, I have many girlfriends. Okay, but no man is a JV. No man is a girlfriend. Kasi, ate, ano ba? Sabi nga nila because I was the smallest in the batch, so they would, ako yung, ano yan, sir?
Pinakamaliit.
Oh, yun. Ako nga yung pinakamaliit.
Grade school lang yan.
Yan, parang grade school. Kaya sila, kung may kinakarga sila, ako yung favorite na kargahin, or yung bibiruin, tapos, ganon, parang, ano ba, they made fun of me most of the time. Hindi ganon na, hindi na kinukot siya, pero, I really enjoyed, parang I get to meet friends. I don't have permanent friends, because every year I have different roommates, and then I have different classmates, but I make sure that every year I make friends with my present classmates, and then at the end of with my 4th year, I memorized all the members, lahat. Okay? Lahat ng mga batchmates ko, kilala ko na yan. So, ano pa, was I back then? Maybe I learned to play volleyball. In my 3rd year and 4th year, I was part of the class, players. Kahit na bench muna, at least na, diba? So, yan, naglalaro na akong volleyball. I really like it. Tapos, I learned softball and also enjoyed it. Ano pa ba? Sayaw, yun. Hindi ako kasi sumayaw eh. So, sayaw. Tapos, sali din ako sa club. So, ano naman, kung sa ranking, nasa gitna lang ako, hindi naman. Okay, sa akin, enough lang, sabi nga ng nanay ko, enough lang daw na makapasa ako. Siguraduhin ko lang na makapasa ako. So, ayun, wala akong masyadong competitive na spirit. Pero, enjoy. Okay na ba yan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So ma'am, in college, what course did you take?
In college, actually, first when I applied for UCAD, I was eyeing for a biology, career in biology. But then I realized that if I were to go into biology, it would be marine biology. Since I don't know how to swim, I couldn't survive in that course. And then that time came when we received this scholarship on BS, Bachelor of Science in Physics for Teachers. It's a UST under the Department of Science and Technology. Science Education Institute, a scholarship at Philippine Normal University. So that's the course that I finished and learned 2 levels. Physics for Teachers.
So why did you choose that course?
Okay, I chose it because it's a scholarship, and because physics, I could also see myself in that career, physics teaching. as a physics teacher. So it's one thing that you should choose also in a career. You should be able to visualize yourself that eventually, after taking that course, graduating from that course, you will see yourself working on that field, and you could stomach it, in words nga lang. Pwede mo masisiguro mo yourself in course na yun. So sa akin, physics, although I'm not really good in physics, I don't excel in physics, but at least I'm passing. Okay, so eventually I've learned to pass physics and I'm passing. So sa akin, I could, aside from biology, physics is okay.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, what are your achievements as a teacher or as a student?
Achievements as a teacher. As a teacher, I find my greatest achievements in my students, especially when I see them or bump around them in town, and then they're working in Canon, as in IT na base, or like they become successful in their chosen careers. For me, and they in their careers, they have applied physics, and usually, makita mo rin like they appreciate your work, like when they write it, ano mo yan, sa Friendster, kasi sila comment about you, na hindi naman sila physics, but then they appreciated physics. Sa akin, that's the greatest achievement. Kasi, yung physics kasi, I want my students to enjoy physics, not because for the sake of it, but because you could apply it into your life, not only in your career, but also to your life, and hindi rudiments of physics. So yan, that's my achievement as a physics teacher. Tapos ano po yung isa as a student? Oh, achievement student. Siguro, in college, I was, sabi na nila, in high school I was an underachiever, but in college, I graduated cum laude. Okay, so almost malapit na lang magna, pero kasi I'm not that grade conscious. But anyway, and then I've also earned some proficiency certificates or awards in physics during my college times. And I entered the softball varsity, but don't ask me about that anymore na, kasi hindi ko na alam. Kasi it's a skill that you have to practice, so I forgot about it. So, yun. Meron ako sa sports achievement. At least, nakapasok ko ng varsity. Meron ako honors. Nung hindi ko na ako ng high school, sa college meron. Tapos, proficiency awards pa. And, ito mga achievement ko. Achievement, maybe as a teacher, now, that dito, ngayon, nagtuturo ako sa Philippine Science High School main campus.
So, how about
Ang plans for the future? Well, 5 years from now, I want to perfect my craft in teaching. I want to teach various teaching methods, apply it, and then especially modern teaching methods. And then 10 years from now, maybe I'll have my PhD in physics education. And like 15 years from now, maybe I'll be an administrator. I want to develop curriculum, to help in developing curriculum, especially in physics, teaching physics.
Okay, ma'am. So, in your opinion, what can the world expect from us besides scholars?
Whoa! How can you save the world? Okay, what can the world expect from you? The world, actually, not only the world, but the Filipino society. Our country expects Philippine science graduates to be leaders in the field of science and technology, not only in engineering, not only in research, but also in teaching, in education. So even as students, you have to excel in your respective courses, and as professionals, you must also be leaders, and you must also learn. Okay, you must also become leaders in your respective professions, and maybe present some alternatives or alternative solutions to some simple problems that would eventually solve also major problems in our society.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. I would like to thank Garnet for the pizza, and Guiloreza for my hair and makeup, JV for Joshua, Clang, and IC for the video. And final words?
I love you.
Yeah.
World peace.
I love you all, world peace. Thank you for the speech, JV. Yeah. Do good. Carpe diem. Alright?